Hey everybody, and welcome to the Weekly Fix. As always, I am Neil. This week, big news from Husky. 2019 Supermoto is coming 450. Ducati is working on a moto-to-car communication system, and the legendary Steve McQueen, his motorcycle is up for sale. Alright, if this is your first time watching the Weekly Fix, well, shame on you. No, I'm kidding. Everything we talk about here is power sports related, gas in the blood. You know the deal. We love it, you love it. Subscribe, click, follow, whatever you got to do, all the social media stuff. Just watch, you'll learn. Alright, Husqvarna has released the 2019 FS 450 Supermoto. FS, of course, stands for 4-stroke in their little acronym game. So anyways, this thing is race ready. So I hate to break it to you, but those of us that live in the great state of California, this thing is not going to be street legal. They actually even post it as a closed circuit vehicle. So other states, you might be able to do it, but no matter what, this thing, like I said, out of the box, ready to race. Pretty normal for this, lightweight, 63 horsepower, which I know doesn't sound like much to street guys, but when you're talking about a bike that weighs a couple hundred pounds, yeah, that's going to be freaking fast. 16.5 in the back, 17 in the front, super slicks, well built, sexy. I honestly love Supermoto. I spent some time with it, and this bike is, I think, what everyone's been waiting for. It's properly built, spec'd, ready to go. Worldwide release is this month of July, but again, in the US, haven't heard or seen anything. So you guys that are waiting, be patient, get to your dealer, put a deposit down. You should have your hands on this hopefully before the end of the year. Alright, so Ducati is creating an in-bike to car communication system. So I want to clarify this though. This is not like a headset to someone's Bluetooth inside their vehicle. What it is, it's called B2X, so that means vehicle to everything. This is allowing the vehicles to recognize each other and let them know that they're there. So it's a clever thing, and you probably know by now is that Audi owns Ducati. So they're all in on this. They've done some demonstrations. I mean, it makes sense. So again, it's going to be just like sharing positions. The car will all of a sudden have something pop up. There's a motorcycle coming you may not have seen, but it's going to let you know, and vice versa. Changing lane alerts, things like that. So very, very beginner stage here for this, but if it catches on, which I think it will, this could make a lot of sense and hopefully save some accidents and some stuff that doesn't need to happen. And man, who knows? I mean, we might be seeing this probably in the next couple years. So keep posted. Alright, one of the all-time studs of all time. I'm sorry if you don't like him, but I love him. Steve McQueen. His On Any Sunday motorcycle is for sale. So of course it's going to auction. If you don't know the facts on this one, or if you haven't seen the movie for some unknown reason, it's the 1970 Husky 400 Cross. Don't forget, he funded this documentary because he loved racing. Car, moto, whatever, but I think motorcycles were definitely, you know, his go-to. So it's a documentary, again, like I said, about what happens on any Sunday across the U.S., and well, it's racing. So he highlighted the Elsinore race, which still happens, the GP, the moto. So yeah, they don't really put a price on this. I cannot imagine what this is going to go for. But it turns out when they opened the seat, looked underneath, there's his actual entry form that he used for the race that they did in the film, and a lucky penny, which never went into circulation, which was 1960, that penny, which was the year that his son was born. So there's a ton of, I guess I would say, lineage on this bike. But no matter what, maybe keep an eye on the internet, see what you can find out, and we'll see how crazy and how high this bike goes for. Alright, so this one's pretty cool. It's a design that was built literally as almost a sci-fi worthy motorcycle concept, which, to give you a quick update on this, won Best in Show at Daytona Bike Week, which was in March, but whatever, it still won. So anyway, so you got to take a look at this photo. I mean, words really aren't going to describe it, but I gave you a couple specs on this thing. 300 horsepower Rolls-Royce airplane motor. So we all know that's got some pretty quick get up and go. Rimless wheel design, as you can see, super low to the ground. Your rear end is a little close to the rear end of the bike, but it is what it is. So got to give a shout out. His name is Tarso Marquez, also known as TMC, which I think is his name and then Concepts. But he's a retired F1 racer from Brazil. Leave it to him to get bored with F1 racing and then make a motorcycle that will literally rip your arms off. But man, you got to check out the video, see what you think. Let us know what you think about this bike. Me, myself, I freaking love the look of it, but you know what? That's my personal thing. So thank you. All right, clip of the week.